Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I gotta have something I want to share with you guys today, and it's a story my dad told me. And I think you'd probably get a lot from the story just like I did because it really gives you an insight as to how you can interact with other people. Again, like, subscribe, share this video if you find it useful. Here's a story. So once upon a time, there was a merchant. He went all across the world to get goods so he could sell it in his hometown. So I believe every single quarter, so that's every 4 months, he would return with all the goods he picked up from his travels. And then, knowing he was coming, the people of his hometown would gather in the market square, awaiting his arrival, because they knew that he sold really good products and really exotic products. What the man did was he would come into the market square and set up because there was a spot made just for him. And this wasn't a regular market. It was a traditional market. So a lot of people they were not lined up. They were just all in his all around him, circling him. So he couldn't really keep track of everybody, and as he was selling produce and goods to the people who wanted to buy, at the same time, there were people who were stealing from him. They were stealing all his goods behind his back, even though this man, all he wanted to do was just get all the stuff the world has to offer and offer to his hometown. There were people who bought from him, and as he was buying, he was selling to these people. All the people were stealing from him behind his back, just kind of like taking things from his loot pool, from his box. So this happened over and over and over again for many, many years, until one of his friends called him and said, "Hey, do you know that they've been stealing from you?" He was saying, "We're friends, so I just want to let you know that there have been people stealing from you." And the guy answered saying, "Oh wow, I did not know that. Since when?" And he replies saying, "Always. Every single time you come around, they're expecting you to come around so they can steal from you." This really confused the merchant, and he couldn't believe that people that he was trying to help so much would be trying to steal from him. So next time he did something different. What he did this time was he brought his stuff as usual to the market square, the location prepared for him. But now he told every single person to get in line, so that this way he could see all of them, and that way no one could steal from him behind his back. So that's what he did. And the first day, he noticed he didn't sell as much as he usually did, because when he was selling, when they were still stealing from him, he usually sold a lot more. Well, it seemed that way because a lot of his produce were gone because people stole from him. But he still made decent money, a decent profit, and he thought that was okay. So this time, since no one could steal from him, he had more produce left over. But here's what happened the next day. The next time he went to the market square, no one showed up. Why? Because nobody wanted to buy his goods. Well, that's what he thought, because he had the same goods. So he was really confused, saying, "Oh, what happened to everybody? There's nobody here." So what he did was, okay, I'll come back the next day. So he did that the next day, came over with all his goods, and there was nobody. He was so confused. Then then it dawned on him. The only reason these people came to buy his stuff was because they could always steal from him. So now, after realizing that, he had to think very deeply about his current circumstance, because now he hasn't made the money that he would normally make when he would sell it usually. So now he's down a lot of money, and he still hasn't fully sold his goods. So then he's there thinking to himself, saying that, well, if when they were stealing from me, I managed to sell all my goods and also make a profit, even though they were stealing from me. After he realized this, he went around the town, around the market square, saying, he was banging a bell saying, come over to my shop. Come and steal my stuff and buy my stuff. Come and steal from me and buy from me. Because he realized that if he was to continue to make profit, if he was continue to make money and sell all his goods, that is a part of business that is inevitable. That people would have to steal from him if he wants to have any chance of doing business at all. So this was a story my dad told me, and I'm sure you guys have your various takeaways, but I'm going to share with you what I took away from it. And let me know what you took away from it down in the comments below. Because what I took away from it personally was, there are some people out there that in order for them to be beneficial to you need to let them cheat you. And I don't mean this in let them take advantage of you, because it's different. Initially, the merchant was being taken advantage of. But later, when he realized, he openly welcomed them stealing from him. And there's a big difference there. So I think when you're going around life, it's better for somebody to steal from you than for them to end up stabbing you in the back. There are some people you kind of have to give a little bit so they don't come back and start taking a lot. Well, that's the story. Let me know what you guys think in the comment below, what you guys got from it. I don't want to hear from everybody to see if maybe, we're thinking about the same thing or not. Maybe you guys have a different view. Either way, I'll catch you later in the next one. Remember, like, subscribe. Peace.